MADEIN93, and I'm finna react to Kendrick Lamar. Squabble up. Let's get it.
God knows I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they hard sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe.
How to be more like that's what we doing, Kendrick. How to be more like Kendrick for dummies. Damn.
Got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they hard sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beating mark. Falling from a money tree, and it grow throughout
like
the
month. Early 2000s right here.
Spit a loogie at the camera, speed off, yes, us. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
What is happening here? You got a fight breaking out here. He knocked out the brass knuckles. That's what his name? Radio Raheem with the brass knuckles right there.
Squabble up, squabble up.
That's all I can think of when I see brass knuckles.
Squabble up.
Hold up, hold up, wait up, wait up. 5, 6, 5, 6, 10 us. Why don't you?
Jesus saves gangsters too.
5, 6, 5, 6, 10 us. Why don't trace, why don't trace? Spin on gas, spin on gas. 5, 5, silent in the tub, silent in the tub.
Thunk, 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 baby, rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some hoe with the politics. Bitch with them and some bitch in them, that's a lot of bitch.
Don't Nate Dogg, man, that's what's up.
Some hoe with the politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Miles with a smear on.
Alright, this reminds me of Menace to Society with bro with the bite.
Politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Miles with a smear off. Yee-haw, we outside, boy, they about to kill him off. Blaps on blaps, it's a fact, this a bricker raw. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. A-Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like nigga nah. H-Boom Coon from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, 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 squabble up.
The Black Panther, Kendrick, he's well calculated. I've said that time and time again before. I'm pretty sure he's mad meaning.
Ownership, the blueprint is
even the chandelier there, you know.
Me, Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
This song is just so fire.
A yeet nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I give him splash till
bro right here was vibing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Buddy pass, bet I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel
like scenes like this, I know has a real deal meaning to it, you know?
I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size.
Yeah, I love the for one, the visuals with this one. Like it seems simplistic, but I know it just has like a lot of different meanings. A lot of the culture is in this right here. It's Kendrick, bro, like, you know, giving us more art. That's all, you know, giving us more art. You know, the beat alone is just fire, but what he's saying in this song, bro, the lyrics and the way that he's rapping, it just, I don't know, man. That album for me too is just still up there. I've been playing that album crazy. You know, my favorites from that I listen to the most though is Luther and Dodger Blue. I will say that, but overall, every song gets played. Every song gets played.
Let me know what the price. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they hard sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beat him up. Falling from
50 deep, but they ain't deep enough.
Money tree, and it grow throughout the month. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed off, yes, us.
Spit a loogie at the camera. I ain't even really realized that bar. That's a Tupac shout out right there.
There you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree, and it grow throughout the month. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed off, yes, us. I feel good, get the fuck out my five.
Hood love. Okay.
Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
She knocked him out.
The size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up.
What did she take from him? Did she take his belt? She robbing him? Is she
Let
robbing
me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Baby rockin' it, quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he poppin' it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Mouse with a Smirnoff. Yee-haw, we outside, boy, they about to kill him off. Blacks on blacks, it's a fact, this a brick or all. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. Ain't dot, can I get a drop? I'm like nigga nah. H-Boom coon from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price.
More art from Kendrick, you know, and I can appreciate it. Comment down below and let me know if y'all have any information like with these different scenes and stuff like that, any breakdowns, you know, that y'all want to, you know, put me on to. Also, comment down below and let me know, like, have y'all been listening to the album? What songs are your favorites that you kind of go back to? If it's the whole album, it's the whole album. But, you know, if you got a couple songs, let me know. All right, first video I'm going to watch is a breakdown of Kendrick Lamar Squabble Up video.
To New Rockstars, I'm Jessica Clemens, and about a week ago, trending at #1 on YouTube for a minute.
Let me know if y'all can hear it. The Winner Without You. I think it dropped Friday. I believe Lon told me it dropped Friday.
Get on back.
Kendrick Lamar's Squabble Up music video was released, and let me say, I'm so happy to get on here and talk to you guys about it, and I'm so sorry it's coming after the holiday. If I would have known it was dropping the week of Thanksgiving, I would have said, peace out to my family. Alas, this was a surprise album, so I didn't have to say peace out. I got to eat and have a good time. But I also spent a lot of time deciphering everything in this video. So here's my scene-by-scene breakdown. There's just so much in here of the lowercase Squabble Up music video. A music video breakdown. I'll say right here at the very top of the video, a lot of these references are always up to interpretation. Take mine in this video as my interpretation. If you saw something differently, let me know, at me, or just say it in the comments below. I'm sure we all saw this in different lights. As you probably already know, Squabble Up was featured at the beginning of Not Like Us, leaving us all wondering if this was the Alright music video all over again, featuring a clip of a really great song that was just never released. Thankfully, it wasn't. We opened the music video at this perfect chandelier and the boy's hand grazing it. Some have alluded to this song being similar to the chimes playing at the beginning of Tupac's 1996 Machiavelli or the 7 Day Theory album's first track, Hail Mary.
Machiavellian is Illuminati.
Okay.
All through your body.
I'm already liking this video.
Not only do they share similar chimes, but they're both the second track on their respective albums. Some have said this is Kendrick's version parallel to Tupac's Machiavelli album. One big giveaway here was in the Not Like Us video where we're introduced to Squabble Up, his hat reads Bomb First. This is the first song on the Machiavelli album. This is a much bigger puzzle, and I recommend you listen to that album and then GNX and then go back to that album again. But in short, people believe this is a new version of Kendrick, just like Machiavelli was a different or new version of Tupac. Tupac used the new alias Machiavelli when making 7 Day Theory, and it's also called 7 Day Theory because of its quick turnaround recording and mixing. The album was also released after Tupac's passing. Like Tupac's album, this surprise album was quick. Some people were hired for it within weeks to maybe a month of its release. Tupac passed away, but Kendrick, as he mentions,
Reincarnated, I was stargazing, life goes on.
he's reincarnated. Some could argue we're seeing it firsthand in the video. This could be why he's unfazed and absent from the actual focus of what's happening in the video. Is he really even there, or is he just observing? Who is this Kendrick Lamar? We cut to a wide shot of this Victorian-like room, similar to the set of the Roots 1999 music video for The Next Movement off their iconic classic album Things Fall Apart. Though the Roots aren't from Cali or the West Coast, they're still a legendary hip-hop group. In tandem with the Not Like Us video, Kendrick seems to like putting himself in rooms that feel like boxes. And I like the depiction that if this isn't Kendrick, this is a version that's stuck and forced to perform. For example, when he had that dummy performing for him, that commentary was on being a puppet that wasn't the real Kendrick. These moments could explore a new Kendrick emerging. This sequence has Kendrick standing in the middle of the room, directly underneath the chandelier in Dodgers blue hoodie and hat, the 8th track of the GNX album. Also, World Series Championship, baby! As some of you may have noticed, yeah, his outfit is unnervingly opposite and similar at the same time to his fit during the Juneteenth concert where he wore a red shirt, reversed hat, and studded chain instead of a flashy belt. Though the same shoes, just different colors. Our man pays homage to both groups at all times. When you look closer at Kendrick's outfit, you can see this crazy belt that he's wearing. This is the same belt on the cover of the GNX album. Yep. This is an ERL pin belt, and Eli Russell Lennett's creation, who's also a Cali native. Surprise. This custom pin belt features so many vintage pins commemorating LA, and why would they be doing that? Because it's Kendrick, and it's for Kendrick. In this sequence, you can see a young boy standing on a freeway sign, the 105 freeway exit sign to be exact. Central, Wilmington, and Long Beach, it says. If you live in Compton, Watts, or the Linwood area, you recognize it. The young boy in the music video wears a black shirt with the number 16 in red text. Now, the 16 could commemorate a few things. It could speak to 616 in LA, Kendrick's diss track to Drake, or it could refer to Kendrick being 16 when he was discovered. However, in Whacked Out Murals, the first song on the GNX album, he raps, "I done lost plenty friends, 16 to be specific." I believe the 16 commemorates those lost, and the chandelier represents heaven. Hence the song.
Bruh, Kendrick is different. Yeah, Rissa, yeah. His mind is different. Facts. Like, what?
Opening with the child swiping.
Have y'all seen this video too, by the way? I forgot to ask.
The crystals and the lyrics saying God knows.
God knows.
I understand it might sound like a stretch, but for Kendrick, everything does mean something, and everything in this video is intentional. And something very important to note is the only time Kendrick isn't underneath that chandelier is during this scene when Nate Dogg's album, Rest in Peace, is tethered to it, or when he's sharing the space with Black Jesus and Isaac Hayes' Black Moses. This is just more evidence that the chandelier clearly represents something much higher, something, for me, beyond death. We also see this young girl dancing. This is Naya, a member of the Divas of Compton, with her tennis skirt and outfit. There's a theory here that she represents Serena and Venus Williams, who also grew up in Compton. She's also crumping, which of course is a popular move out of South Central. Between the South Central dance and Serena's look, this could be a nod to Serena's controversial sea walking during the Olympics. Is it really that controversial? Of course it's not. This is who we are, which again, Kendrick celebrates throughout this video. Then we get a snippet of the song that they sampled. The internet immediately clocked it using the bass line from Debbie Deb's 1984 classic, When I Hear Music. Then we move on to the next sequence. There's a lot going on here, but first the man dancing in the striped tee is RJ Mr. LA, a rapper and LA native from South Central area. If you're familiar with his work, you know he stays doing this dance at concerts or even in his music videos. Behind him is G Perico, another rapper and LA native from South Central. Both men attended Kendrick's Juneteenth pop-out concert last summer as well. Behind Perico is a giant gold watch on the wall, an homage to E40's In a Major Way album cover. Another Cali native, but more specifically, a Bay Area resident. So if you haven't noticed, this band's not just LA, it's the entirety of California. And it also celebrates non-West Coasters who have left huge marks in hip-hop music or just black lives. The men on the far right dancing are Smack, Floyd, and Traffic, and they're doing the Hoover
Smack
Stomp.
over
If
there?
you come
I
to
didn't
LA
even
and do
notice
this
that.
dance immediately, I would suggest you don't. Maybe look into it. These boys go way back with Kendrick and have deep roots in LA. In the foreground, you see we have 3 men with censor bars over their eyes, and I assume they rep, the Red Group. And as I've mentioned, this is a video full of nods to Kendrick's home. Kendrick grew up around these gangs with close friends and family ties, so their appearance, even in anonymity, in this video is warranted. This following sequence then takes us to what might be my favorite part because we start seeing some heavy Bay Area influence from the Bay to LA, just not for me because I'm from the Pacific Northwest, but I still know West Coast music. As you can see, we get some old-fashioned scraper bikes. On the back of one, it says That Go, and this pull is from Scraper Bike by Trunk Boys, and I used to listen to this song so much when I was a young kid. kid. My God. This is a deeper pull to the Bay Area, and Trunk Boys are from
for real,
Oakland.
though.
These boys over here are members of various legendary dance crews, the Turf Fiends and Best Alive Dance Crew. We've got D Monte, All Gold Nino, and Turf Fiends' Ice Cold 3000 and Active of important references in this single shot. But first, this dance scene is an homage to turfing or turf dancing, a style coming out of Oakland, well known around that Bay Area. The clothes they're wearing are another deep pull. The oversized clothes and stunning shades, even them dreads, it's giving hyphy.
I was gonna say though, I do love the fact that, you know, just looking at the video, like it looks random, right? It looks like he just got a lot of stuff going on. But no, things is well calculated. I said that throughout the beef with him and Drake. Like the way that he does things, he thinks about
No,
shit,
this was for Kendrick. They were dancing to some up-tempo beat, which also sounds like the case for a lot of the other folks there in the video. Lots of important references in this single shot. But first, this dance scene is an homage to turfing or turf dancing, a style coming out of Oakland, well known around that Bay Area. The clothes they're wearing are another deep pull. The oversized clothes and stunning shades, even them dreads, it's giving hyphy movement. Y'all remember that era, right? All I did was listen to Mac Dre and make a dumb little face and dance. Most people also recognize E40 cultivating that era too, and these men represent different roots in Richmond, West, and East Oakland. There's very specific narratives to these people. The way they dress, the way they dance, you gotta pay attention to it. Up over here,
this is just the first video we watching, Vaughn. This is Kendrick Lamar Squabble Up breakdown.
these are African-American flags designed by David Hammonds in the 1990s. The new color replacing the red, white, and blue of the United States flag are now black, red, and green, the colors of the Pan-African flag, both combined to represent Pan-Africanism. You might have seen the connection to Ebony Prince 2K24. This is also his profile photo. This is the man who gave Kendrick the photos of Drake's items he used as the cover for Meet the Grams. Little big theory moment. What I really like about this sequence is the men celebrate around Kendrick as he sits in this white chair with a blue and pink balloon. It's really given gender reveal. He's reading a book that says how to be more like Kendrick for dummies, and this could be a clap at Drake, who needs to learn a thing or two from Kendrick, and he could be doubling down on the rumor that there are more children of his we still don't.
Why they use that video though? Like
more like Kendrick for dummies, and this could be a there are more children of his we still don't know about, hence the blue and pink balloons. If there's truth in this being a different Kendrick or him being dead or being reincarnated, let me remind you about the puppet, aka the dummy. Maybe this is another reflection on his dummy. In reading this book, he's learning to escape the narrative or image we expect to see him in a way that will break him out of the box we expect to see. This is just a thought. In this next sequence, we see Grammy Award-winning producer and fashion icon Taz Arnold, aka Tiza. Arnold has collaborated with many rappers before. He's even contributed as a co-writer and producer on Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. And Kendrick has called him my Mount Rushmore of style, which he is. Bring back that retro fashion. You might have noticed his rings linked to his Hood Love album, though these rings are also an homage to Spike Lee's 1989 classic.
I said that in my reaction.
Thing. Radio Raheem wears these knuckle rings that we love and hate. In the background is a woman with a shotgun facing the wall. This commemorates Ice-T's 1988 album Power. The album featured Ice-T's then girlfriend Darlene Ortiz, and just like the album cover,
I didn't listen to Ice-T like that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know if y'all listen to bruh like that.
Spike Lee's 1989 classic dude. In the background is a woman with a shotgun facing the wall. This commemorates Ice-T's 1988 album Power. The album featured Ice-T's then girlfriend Darlene Ortiz, and just like the album cover, we have the woman in the monokini on the left, our star of the show rapper draped in blue in the center, and the man in white on the right. This album was embraced across the world, yes, because the woman is, you know, fine as hell, but also you didn't really see women on the cover of rap albums with shotguns like this. It was phenomenal. And yes, she is gorgeous. In the back, you can see Storm DeBarge dancing. She's 2 for 2 now, dancing in this and the Not Like Us video at Tams. When asked if she could bring someone, a child, to dance in the video, she brought Naya, the little girl from the beginning. Next, we get a scene that looks directly pulled from Soul Train. You should know what Soul Train is and how impactful it was. It celebrated all types of folks. The Scramble board was a game on the show, and that's what they're playing right here, but also the outfits are serving pure black 80s fashion, and look at those Jerry curls. The internet has decoded the Latin message on the board, which says this. You know damn well I can't pronounce that. It also means everything is something. And yes, this could be literal to everything, every symbol, every little reference in this video, but also I think Kendrick has demonstrated time and time again how his entire life, the bad and the good, the triumphs and the grief, has made him who he is today. And erasing that doesn't really show growth. We've got to embrace it. Everything is something. Pablo on TikTok has offered that the letters left after the unscrambling, the Latin letters that are left, read answer key DT. They go on to say that when you remove the vowels from Kendrick's name, dot, you are left with DT. And if you remove the vowels from the word date, you are also left with DT. So this could mean answer key dot date. This, in tandem with the Compton Christmas Parade that drops December 14th, may reveal or offer a second album leading up to the Christmas Parade or following. And Look, I'm here for it. Kendrick stands in the middle of the room holding a sign that says Jesus saves gangsters too, and this is a call to this guy. This guy is affiliated with the LA outreach program Gangster Ministries, which is working to minimize gang violence in the community, and it's very sweet. Now, this is one of my favorite parts. I mean, I should be honest, all of this is my favorite part, but these women in front of this famous backdrop, this airbrush backdrop, geez Louise. This is Cuzzo's, an LA hip hop group consisting of Big INDO, Jazz Cole, Millie Mo, TY, and BB. They were also featured at Kendrick's Juneteenth show performing a DJ headset. Their style in essence are really just old school hip hop, and they have this song that I really like called Gucci Mane, and you should check it out. Styled by Jessica Willis, this all just oozes early 2000s from the airbrush backdrop, but also those damn LED belt buckles that you would see at the kiosk in the mall, and these ones say West Side over them. These studios always had that dang Greek column as well, and it's just such an aesthetic. This is a part of the breakdown that gets harder to explain because it's just the culture, you know, the vibe and aesthetic. If you know, you really know. However, I will say that this is a staple in Black and Hispanic culture that I'm sure stemmed from LA and expanded. And I think you guys would probably just call it like Y2K now, but remember where it came from. And of course, Cali ain't just for Black folks, it's Mexican folks too. He's representing the LA.
Yeah, I had just found out about them. Now, I didn't recognize them when I watched the music video, but yeah, I did end up like hearing a couple of their songs.
Now, but
shouts out to Kendrick for supporting people,
where
man,
it came from. And of course, Cali ain't just for Black folks, it's Mexican folks too. He's representing the LA style that they really cultivated over here. The flannel buttoned up, khakis, dickies, tall white socks, and the Chuck Taylors, with these ladies with the beautiful makeup and that lip liner. Jesus Christ, it's just gorgeous. The thing is, the look also was big in Black spaces as well. Look at NWA, look at Eazy-E. This is a reminder of how both Black and brown communities cultivated the LA aesthetic. And Kendrick shows unity by giving the community their flowers that they deserve here in the video. And if you disagree with me, leave me out of it. This is my interpretation, and I like it. Some are wearing hats that say down, 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 which some say is a reference to Quick Down, 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 a popular song in the LA's Hispanic community. The man in the front is wearing a necklace that says 27 Junkies, which is a nod to the Hispanic streetwear brand. But what's really eye-opening about this scene is their joy in contrast to Kendrick's grief. I think this scene works in tandem with the boy in the back on the tricycle. This refers to the little boy from 1993 film Menace to Society, another famous Cali movie set in Watts and Crenshaw that depicts the hardships of growing up in South Central and is a staple, in my opinion, in Black cinema. In this movie, the little boy witnesses a drive-by shooting, killing everyone in sight. And that child in the movie and even here reflects innocence and violence in the hood. Kendrick has shown in his videos how culturally beautiful and impactful the hood is, but respectfully, it can also be rough as hell. Go back and like really listen to Good Kid, Mad City. Where there is beauty and celebration, there's also times of hardships and griefs at the hands of inescapable violence. But as we see here, those gone are clearly never forgotten. In the middle of the room, swinging above some red roses, RIP, is Nate Dogg's 1997 G-Funk Classics Volume 1 and 2 CD. Nate Dogg, famously a Cali Long Beach native, holds a huge legacy in rap music. Y'all should know him. In the next scene, we see three women dancing, a little boy playing with a hydraulic car, a dog breaking from its post and attacking a man. Now, these three women dancing, styled in white tanks, bedazzled Timbs, gold hoops, and wrapped hair, are India Collins, Aisha Olemba, and Kiara Mooring. And I remember Kiara vaguely from Lizzo's Prime show, Watch Out for the Big Girls. These girls really have me giggling and kicking because they really turned to look for this one. And plus size women are common in Black spaces, but they're also common in all spaces. But this specific draw and style and dance is just so great and beautiful to me. And when Kendrick says, "It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog," did you guys also blush, giggle, and kick your feet up in the air? Or was that just me? It was hot. This car is a Buick Regal GNX in the back, which Kendrick named the album after. Kendrick told Complex back in 2012 that the GNX was special to him because his father drove him home in the hospital after being born in the '87 Buick Regal. The vehicle bounces off hydraulics and it's tethered with a little string to the boy sitting against the wall, and this is the cutest boy in the world. Now, folks have noted that this could be an homage to his younger self and the picture he posted on his Finsta account a while back playing with their toy Impala. This leaves us with the man being attacked by his dog, and he's wearing a dog training suit, so the man's fine, y'all. You don't have to freak out about him. However, he is being attacked by a pit bull, a common dog in Black spaces for Black people. Hey, I love me a big-headed pit bull, but I also recognize they can wild out at times. This could simply reflect what happens in the hood or symbolize the unexpected violence that rears its ugly head from time to time. In the final scene, we give a shout out to Isaac Hayes and his 1971 album Black Moses, and the man in the room wears the same
I will say I know this, but I didn't say nothing about this in the in my reaction, but damn.
depicted on the album cover. The internet has already noticed that Nate Dogg's LP and this Isaac Hayes album are double albums. This video also shows so many themes of duality, 2 balloons, 2 flags, and possibly 2 versions of Kendrick. Also, Kendrick is famously a Gemini. Some have theorized that this means we'll be getting a second album soon after GNX in the following year, and I pray to God that happens. If what that scramble board was saying is correct, God, I hope it's coming soon. Below the parade banner is a ceramic Hagar Black Panther statue. I feel like my family had a version of this in our house. I know some of y'all have either had or seen the slick Black Panther statue in your homes or someone else's house. However, the reference speaks for itself. It's a Black Panther, or like the Black Panther Party. Some have also mentioned this could be linked to the film in which Kendrick had a song on with SZA, and honestly, I think that's a great observation too. As Kendrick dances, a poster for the Compton Christmas Parade rolls out, and this is an event that's been happening for nearly 70 years. Oh, his home. Behind Black Moses is Isaac Hayes is a portrait of Black Jesus, a very common portrait that I will say that I'm fairly certain, again, like the Black Panther statue, I've seen a million times at different aunties' houses. This portrait by Vincent Barzoni has a $40 price tag on it, which is the classic like garage sale sticker tag. Some folks think it represents the 40 days in the desert Jesus spent, which is also strangely the same number of days between the releases of Like That and Not Like Us. For me, I think this final scene just represents every Black house. There's another portrait of Jesus they're selling right behind this one, like a garage sale. Every old school Black home was listening to Isaac Hayes' Black Moses, and he's showcasing the Black Panther statue you may remember in Black homes. This room celebrates what some of us can really identify as familial. And then it cuts to black, and that's it for my breakdown on Kendrick Lamar's video for Squabble Up. There's just so much in this video up to
breakdown, and I'm sure it's more shit too. That's the crazy part about it, but definitely W breakdown.